for grace, for favor. Yeah. This is my season to reap what I have sown. Y'all listen at this. See, I haven't been perfect, but I sure been faithful. See, God's got a purpose, yes, and I know He's able. I've got a seed in the ground that He's blessing. No more stressing. I've got a seed in the ground. Now I'm knowing and it's showing. I see for grace, for favor. It only works when we all do it. This is my season to do what? To reap what I have sown. Come on, you say, this is my season for grace. For what else? For favor. This is my season to reap what I have sown. Listen, everything is working together for my good. Say it, church. Everything is working. Don't feel good, but it's working for my good. Say it again, y'all. Everything is working together for my good. Sing it again. Everything is working together for my good. I want you to say this tonight, real simple. Say, it's good. It's good. It's good. Say, it's working for my good. It's good. Say, it's good. Say, it's good. Say, it's working. It's good. It's good, y'all. Said it's good. It's working for my. It's good. Real good. Said it's working for my good. This is my season for grace, for I need somebody to prophesy with your body language. Just say, what you say? God is leaning in my direction. Don't prophesy. I said He's leaning. In whose direction? In my direction. Come on, you waiting on me to say it. You gotta say it. Say it. He's leaning in my direction. Cause this is my season for grace, for favor. Yeah. This is my season. Come on, y'all. To be what I have sown. Will you raise your hand and say, I've got a seed in the ground. Come on, open your mouth.
Live with And I ain't bragging, I ain't boasting, but since I go through it, I know y'all gonna go through it. We ain't got to argue with people about what the Bible says. All I need you to know, if you're going to talk about it, then you need to know where it's in the scripture. Because the scripture will explain itself. I had a traditional Baptist. Oh, hello, Facebook, all our Instagram station and all y'all. It's just something about when in the house of the Lord and you go live, you don't even think you've been live, you just be ready for what? Service. But hello, I need to speak to y'all. Love y'all, keep doing what you're doing, and read your Bible. I had a traditional Baptist confess to me that they never saw what we saw Sunday. Because they only see Jesus in the divine. And that's okay. But my point was, not only is he divine, he also human. Good God Almighty. Because the Bible tells us he experienced whatever we experience. So everybody just think Jesus was like walking in the lilies of the field and the music was playing. No! Jesus experienced everything that we experience. Hello? No, he wasn't sin, but he was made sin. And he experienced everything that we experience. And I'm not backing down. Jesus was going through double-mindedness. He was going through depression. He was going through all that stuff that we feel. Right before he went to the cross. I'm in Matthew. Matthew 26. Get there. Matthew 26. Matthew 26 and 36. I'm still there. Amen. Amen. I mean, we got a hot topic tonight. Because how can he know if he hadn't been there? How can he know if he ain't been through what we've been through? He knows. See, he's more than us, but he's just like us. See, I ain't been through everything, but I can talk about everything. Because Jesus put it all in the what? Hello. I ain't got to know something about how homosexuals feel. I can read the Bible and see how they feel. I ain't got to become a homosexual just to know what you're going through, because he got it what? In his word. Good God Almighty. When Paul said, I become as all men in order to reach men, he was saying, I just go in the Bible, find a situation, and then get it in my spirit, come back and relay it to whoever going through. And yet there's some stuff I have experienced that I can talk about, that I know about. And depression and double-mindedness is something I know about. You sitting all over here today or watching me on the TV, you know something about double mind. I keep telling you, all of us bipolar. Bipolar is when you recognize it's two people what on the inside of you. And guess what? Whether you admit it or not, it's two people. Hello, somebody. Sometimes three people, four people. Hello, somebody. And Jesus was going through double-mindedness, and I like to use that on a man, because men got to think. I use depression for women because women hold stuff, and it become what? Too heavy for them. I know I'm talking about. And here Jesus is going through those emotions. This what the argument was. Jesus, not Jesus. Yes, Jesus. That's how he can what? Identify with us. And look what he said in verse 26. He said, then cometh Jesus with them unto the place called Gethsemane, and said unto his disciples, sit ye here while I go pray yonder. And that's he had all of them there but Judas. It was left of them. And he left some there, and he took with him Peter, James, and John, the two sons of Zebedee. In verse 37, and he took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, that's James and John, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Yes. And all of us go through that. Whether you male or female. And life just by itself, not just the devil, y'all, but life gonna make sure you experience that. Why? Because other people are involved in whatever we do. So Jesus was heavy and sorrowful, double-minded. And if you were paying attention, I did bring up Paul. He showed us what a double mind looked like. Because he said, every time I go to do good, evil is always present. The stuff I should not do is the stuff I do. And the stuff I should not do is the stuff I do. I might quote it wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. Double mind. Oh, and all of us go through that. You can wake up one morning and be on fire for the Lord. But then you get one of them phone calls. You can be all at work and just as full of the Holy Ghost, and you say, hi, good morning. What's so good about it? Oh my God. And then it calls you, when he said verse 38, then he said unto them, my soul, everybody say soul. Hello, not spirit. He said, my soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. He was saying, what I'm dealing with is about to kill me before I go to the cross. Because notice, he had just left a good prayer, a good Lord's Supper. He got rid of the devil. But then when he said, let's go and pray, it hit him. And his soul came heavy and full of sorrow because he knew what he had to do. He knew his hour had come. Hello. And that's how it is with us. When we know what we got to do, come on y'all, a certain fear come over us. Hello. The devil starts what? Messing with your mind. He gives you a false evil that appears real. False evil appears real. Fear, F-E-A-R. He gives you an illusion in your mind to make you scared. To try to encourage you to go a little far, to hang on just a little while longer. Hang on a little while longer. So he gets to verse 39. I'm walking it down, make sure they get it this time, Silver. Amen. He went a little far and he fell on his face and prayed, saying, oh my Father, watch this now. He said, if it be possible. He said, God, I know what I got to do, but is it another way? Questioning God like we do, and I believe that you can question God. You might not like what he says, but I believe you can question God because he said, ask and it shall be given. Seek, you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened. And here Jesus is asking God, hey, is it another way? But he said, nevertheless, not as I will, but as thy will. And this is the point I was hoping that they get, but they won't even remember this part when I brought up about will versus will. His will versus your will. That's where the trouble is. If you're experiencing any kind of depression, discomfort, upsetness, whatever you want to name it, if you want to know what the real reason is for it, it's because God had told you to do one thing and you don't want to do it. Hello, believers. I'm talking to the believers now. ain't wrong, but I still want my way. But Philly won't let me have it. Because there's some people I really just want to set straight. But he said, I can't do it. Good God Almighty. So here's Jesus saying, is it another way? Yeah. I asked him that question. And guess what he always tell me? Yeah, love is the way. That's his way. Forgiveness is the way. That's his way. And we try to bypass all of that. And then when we try to bypass his way, our will fight against what his will is, his word is his will, and his will is his way. And that's when the wrestling and match start going on. Your spirit and your flesh be at war, and your soul suffer. Hello, somebody. Look at verse 41. He says, Matthew 26 and 41, he says, watch and pray that you enter not into what? Temptation. The spirit is indeed willing. The spirit want to do what thus said the Lord. That's his connector to our flesh, to our soul. But then he said the flesh is weak. And when your spirit is want to do what God said, your flesh want to do what you want to say or what the world say, your soul suffer. And the soul is the real you. But notice what he says in verse, let me get there. I think that just doesn't jump, but I'm going to get it. When you get to verse 39, it says, he went unto the Father, fell on his face and prayed and saying, oh my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but what? Thy will be done. His will got to be done. If you want your soul to be refreshed, to come up, come out, get over, get through, you got to make your flesh do what thus said the Lord. Whether you like it or not. And I'll be the first to say, I said, well, I don't like everything God tells me to do. But I know his way is better. So my point is, my brothers and sisters, your soul on the line then. Because your soul is the real you. I keep telling you, you are a living soul. That's the real you. That's the part of God that he gave you. The spirit is his. That's why when we pass on this side, it say it go back to God. The body came from the ground. We ain't nothing but dirt. And you're going back to the ground. You dirt. Especially men. Hello. He made us from the dirt. That's why we can sleep in a car. We ain't like women. Women got to have the house. But when the push comes to us, a man will sleep in a car. He'll sleep in a car. Why we think we like camping? We come from the dirt. A woman got to have a house because they was housed, good God Almighty, on the inside of a man. Oh, I'm getting off, but boy, that's some good stuff right there. But when he blew the spirit, which is the breath of life, into that dirt became a living soul. And that's what power is. And that's what we, as people of today, we spend more time working on the body, but not the soul. We had a good time today. So it was in 11 o'clock, and I was using for an example. I say, if we take a neck up offering from the women, neck up, we can pay the debt of this church and plus buy me a car bed. Come on, think about it. From the neck up, ladies, y'all spend about $750 a the edge. But guess what? We concerned about this body. What if you get that concern about your soul? So how can I get concerned about my soul? Get yourself back to prayer service like you used to be. Read a book. Do y'all want to know something? I'm reading 3 books at one time. 3 books at one time. And I set a goal to be through with them before the money's up. Why? Because I'm concerned about my soul. And all of it is dealing with the soul. I'm learning much as I can about the soul to bring forth to you. I'm doing what it takes. What you doing with your soul? We tell y'all to come to church. Oh, Pastor, keep your church too much. It's snowing around. He got the church over. What? Ice all on the ground. He got the church over. Coronavirus going on. He got the church over. It ain't that I got the church over. It's your soul needs to be refilled.
I sometimes they go to work too, right?
What you doing for your soul? And listen, don't get mad. Stay with us. You send me your comments. Come to class. I'm better when you come to class. Because I can answer you right then and there. And if I don't know, I tell you, give me one day, I bet you I'll find it and get back with you. But all we want this year, Sunflower, Facebook, all our Instagram stations, we want you to be concerned about your soul. So let me ask the question, what's going on in your soul right now? Take 30 seconds right now and just focus on what's going on in your soul. That's a good question to ask. Because if you don't get your soul right, your life won't be right. If you don't get your soul right, oh, you're going to have a bad year. So what's going on in your soul? Come on, look your neighbor in the eye. Those of you who are in the same room, look your neighbor in the eye. Say, what's going on in your soul? That's good. I'm glad to see that husband and wife team. Yeah, because a lot of times, husband and wife don't know what to talk about. Look your wife in the eye. Say, baby, what's going on in your soul? It'll create conversation. Because if you don't find out, she gonna get it to you anyway. You think she mad because you ain't washed the car. She ain't mad because you ain't washed the car. That's just the surface stuff. But it's something deeper than the car. It ain't that she don't want to cook. It's something going on in the soul. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. See? It's something. And all I want us to do is be honest. Because when you be honest, then you give God access to your soul. To come in and fix that stuff that's messing you up. And he is a fixer. Come on now, you already know without me telling you, he is a fixer. He is a burden bearer. He is a heavy load sharer. He is what grandma will say, he is walking cane in old age. He is a lifter of the soul. Whosoever